A long time ago, we believed that in order for any society to exist and function, there had to be the guy who makes the decision, and we called him the king or the emperor or the czar or whatever.
Yeah.
And then a time came in human history where the mass of us got sick and tired of being the subject, having to live with the decisions made by this clown at the top, or even worse, by his, son or daughter who gets to be the next clown at the top. And so we said, no more monarchy, no more. We were even mad occasionally and cut their heads off, as in France with the guillotine, right? And people said, you can't do that. There has to be somebody at the top, the one who talks to God, or whatever they thought had to be. And the rest of us looked, or our ancestors looked at them and said, it doesn't have to be. We could live in a society where we all have some say, some input. We don't have to have one person telling everybody else what to do. And the irony, I like that. I'm glad that happened. I support that. I like democracy.
I support that as well, what you just said.
Okay, so here comes the argument. I don't like having the king, who isn't allowed in public society, to find his new place inside the enterprise, where we allow him to function as the dictator who tells us whether we have the job or not, whether we will work over here or over there, who takes the fruit of our labor and decides where to sell it and what to do with the revenue. Why are we allowing kingdoms inside the enterprise when we have declared them unacceptable outside? And yeah, there'll be adjustments. There were adjustments when you didn't have the king. It took us a while to learn a little bit, with all the imperfections, of how to quote unquote govern ourselves. We will do the same inside the enterprise, since it is my judgment, and I'm running out of time here, but it's my judgment that what socialism really is not about the government. That was 19th and 20th century socialism. 21st century socialism, it's about the enterprise. It's about democratizing the enterprise, getting rid of the kings that imagine themselves inside the enterprise. And that kind of a socialism from the bottom up will be extremely attractive to the people who are discovering that capitalism has betrayed the hopes they had felt would be satisfied by capitalism, but isn't anymore.